Bonjour, bonjour et bienvenue sur French Action. J'espère que vous allez tous bien. Moi, ça va bien. Alors, aujourd'hui, we're going to have a little session for those who are going to read for their CSEC. CSEC French, and you know it's coming very, very quickly and you need a lot of practice. So that's why I'm here today with 2 students and they're going to have their little practice, okay? So in the meantime, I'm going to ask you to get yourself ready because the practice is not just for them, it's also for you. You need to have your little pen and paper and get all the notes you can get from me and from them as well. We don't know. All right? So straight away now, I'm going to ask one of them to come and join us.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Je m'appelle.
Comment ça va?
Ça va bien, merci. Et vous?
Ok, alors tu pourrais te présenter, s'il te plaît? Présente-toi, s'il te plaît.
Encore. Je m'appelle Garnet Dixon. Je sais 11 et je vais au Kingston College en Jamaïque.
Ok, d'accord. Ok. Et qu'est-ce que tu aimes faire? Tu fais du sport?
Non.
Pas de sport. Oh là là, ça, c'est pas bien. Tu dois faire du sport. C'est bon pour la santé. Ok. Alors, now we're going to meet the other students who's going to work with you. Okay.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Alors, Kamoy, peux-tu te présenter, s'il te plaît?
Je m'appelle Kamoy Tracy. Je vais au Kingston College en Jamaïque.
Quel âge as-tu? Quel âge as-tu?
J'ai 16 ans.
16 ans, ok. Comme Garnet. D'accord. So I have prepared 2 presentations, which I need to tell the viewers that you haven't seen, so you don't have a clue what I'm going to do. However, I did ask you what you wanted to work on. Sorry, and you did say that fluency was what you were interested in. You remember that?
Oui.
So the idea for you is to read whatever I'm going to ask you to read and to focus a little bit more on fluency, okay? So you're not going to go ba, 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 but ba, ba, ba,
It's
ba,
flow.
ba, in a very, constant flow. Okay, so I'm going to pay attention to that. But of course, if the pronunciation is incorrect, I will have to correct you. Okay, so you still have to think about your pronunciation and making your liaisons as well. Okay, even though we did say we will be working
Working
on
on the liaison.
fluency, but all this is part of it. I have just two presentations. Okay, one is really for part of a sentence, each time, with all my little traps, and also the common mistakes made by students. And in the second presentation is going to be the text. Okay, so I always start with some sentences and then a text which I've written for you. Okay, of course, whatever I write has traps.
Okay.
Vous êtes prêts? Prêts? Okay. Alors, who wants to start? Garnet or Kamoy?
I'll go ahead.
Okay, all right. So Garnet, you will start, and then Kamoy will have to repeat or read the same thing, and I won't say whether or not Garnet is right. Okay, Kamoy. So I'm not going to tell you, oh yes, that's correct, or I say nothing, and then I will tell you afterwards. Okay. All right. So this is what you have to read. Okay, so we're going one by one, okay? So Garnet, the first one.
Au 19e siècle. I should
Okay.
continue to the next sentence?
No, Kamoy. I'm waiting for
Okay.
Kamoy's response. Yeah.
Au 19e siècle.
Okay, so it was in fact au 19e. So Garnet, you managed that, the au 19e, okay? But it's siècle for the pronunciation, okay? Au 19e siècle. So I'm going to ask you to repeat au 19e siècle and make it flow nicely. Au 19e siècle, Garnet?
Au 19e siècle.
No, au 19e siècle.
Au 19e siècle.
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 Voilà, au 19e siècle. Kamoy?
Au 10e siècle.
No, 19e. Remember, it's a 1 and a 9, 19. Au 19e siècle.
Au 19e siècle.
19e siècle. Okay, this I took it from a past paper, and they had that. Okay, so it's important to know how to say century. Okay, 19e siècle. Okay, Garnet, second.
Un ouvrier fainéant, or yeah. Un ouvrier fainéant.
Kamoy?
Un ouvrier
Okay, do you understand those two words? What is ouvrier?
Ouvrier is to open, or it's...
Oh no, it could have been, but ouvrier is a worker.
Oh, a worker, yeah.
Worker. And fainéant means lazy, a lazy worker. Okay, yes. So un ouvrier, so here you need to remember that you need a liaison between un and ouvrier, un ouvrier, and that goes un ouvrier in one go, and it's a compulsory liaison. You have no choice about it. And then it's fainéant. 3 syllables. Un ouvrier fainéant. Garnet?
Un ouvrier fainéant. Fainéant.
Fainéant.
Fainéant.
Un ouvrier fainéant.
Un
Okay.
ouvrier fainéant.
And Kamoy?
Un ouvrier fainéant.
Fainéant.
Un ouvrier fainéant.
Fainéant. OK? Un ouvrier fainéant. Bien. Garnet, numéro 3. Garnet? Garnet, are you still with us? Okay, Kamoy, can you try the third? Garnet, are you back? Number 3.
Yes, do I have OK. Des histoires intéressantes mais incomprises.
Kamoy?
Des histoires intéressantes, mais incomprises.
Okay, so you fell into my traps. That's the reason why I have the 2 words starting with IN. It's not in, it's un. Des histoires intéressantes, mais incomprises. Okay? And this is the common mistakes that students make, is to say in. Because in English, we have in, but in French, it's not in, it's un. Okay? You can have in some words, but here, it's un. Okay? Donc, Garnet, you did well in linking the day with histoire, because here it's a compulsory liaison. However, Kamoy, you didn't do it, and you need to remember that un, une, des, you always have to make your liaison. It's compulsory. Okay? D'accord? Okay. Numéro 4. Numéro 4, Garnet.
Le ministère de l'Éducation et de la Jeunesse.
Kamoy?
Le ministère de l'Éducation et de la Jeunesse.
Okay, so it's le ministère de l'Éducation. L'éducation et de la jeunesse. Le ministère de l'Éducation et de la jeunesse. Can you try that, Garnet?
Le ministère de l'Éducation et de la Jeunesse.
Kamoy?
Le ministère de l'Éducation.
Not les, it's not les.
Le
ministère.
Le ministère de l'Éducation et de la jeunesse.
Et de la jeunesse. Et de la jeunesse. OK? Le ministère de l'Éducation et de la jeunesse. OK. So, numéro 5, Garnet.
Les basses quartiers de la hexagone. De la hexagone.
Kamoy?
Les bas quartiers de l'hexagone.
Okay, do you understand hexagon? Do you understand that?
Does it have to do with The polygons, 8-side polygon.
No, l'hexagon is another word for France. Mainland France is l'hexagon.
Okay.
Okay, so that you need to know, okay? And as you can see, I put the capital H, okay? So it's not just, you know, so it's les bas quartiers de l'hexagone, okay? Now, you said basse, Garnet, is les bas quartiers. Quartier. These are the two words which cause problems in past papers as well. Okay, so les bas quartiers de l'Hexagone.
Okay.
Okay,
Les bas quartiers de l'Hexagone.
voilà, les bas quartiers de l'Hexagone. Okay, so quartier, it's a neighborhood. Okay, and bas, it's more like ghetto type, you know, ghetto. So it's like the ghetto of mainland France. Okay, nous continuons. Numéro 6.
Dans un quart de. Dans un quart de.
Camoy.
Dans un cas de.
Okay. Garnet, why did you say dans?
Da- In
I think it was okay. It's just that the way you link it, it should have. I mean, you could say dans un or dans un quart d'heure, but you have to link the two words together, not one and stop. Okay. So what you were trying to do was correct, but it stopped. Okay. Donc, dans un quart d'heure.
Dans un quart d'heure.
Voilà. Et Camoy?
Dans un cas de.
Dans un quart d'heure. OK, in a quarter of an hour. OK, très bien. Continue, Garnet.
Une toute petite bouteille de rhum. Une toute petite bouteille de rhum.
OK. Bouteille.
Bouteille.
Une toute petite bouteille de rhum.
Une toute petite bouteille de rhum.
Encore, Garnet.
Une toute petite bouteille.
You said une toute and you stop. If you stop, you're not going to be fluent. Une toute petite bouteille de rhum.
Une toute petite bouteille de rhum.
OK, Camoy?
Une toute petite bouteille de rhum.
Bouteille. Bouteille. Okay.
Bouteille.
So une toute petite means a tiny, you know, a tiny bottle of rum. Okay. Okay. Continue, Garnet.
Sans interdit.
Camoy?
Sans interdit.
I didn't get that. Can you please repeat?
Sans interdit.
Okay. So it's incorrect. It's sans in the meaning directions. Okay. Sans, and here the S is pronounced. And interdit. Remember what I said? You said and you said interdit is what, Garnet?
It's incorrect, so it should be sans interdit.
And you corrected the second mistake you made because you said dit. but there's no E, therefore you shouldn't.
Therefore you don't pronounce it.
Yes. Okay. So you corrected yourself. That's good. Remember, in the exam, you can correct yourself as well. But when you do it straight away. You don't do it when you finish and say, "Oh, miss or sir, I know I made that mistake." That's too late. Okay. All
Oui.
right. Okay. So, sens interdit. Kamoy? Sens interdit.
Sans interdit.
Sens interdit.
Sans interdit.
Interdit. There's an R. Sens interdit.
Sans, c'est interdit.
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 Okay. Of course, you need to practice. Okay. Now, the next one.
Sans dessous.
I know that one is
That's a bit tricky.
Yeah, that one is tricky. Well, all the things I put, all the things I put are tricky. Okay. Kamoy?
Sans dessous.
Yes, you get it, Kamoy. Sans dessus dessous. Yes. Okay. Now, interestingly, even though we have the same word here, you don't pronounce it. It's an expression which means upside down. Sans dessus dessous, it's upside down. Okay. So we don't say sans dessus. No, because when it's upside down, we don't want to pronounce an S, because if you pronounce the S, it's going to be longer, and it's not really what we want to. It's not the kind of message we want to convey. Okay, we want to say, "Oh, this thing was really upside down." Sans dessus dessous.
Yeah.
Okay. And dessus and dessous. Okay, very often students make the mistakes between the U and the OU. So that's why this is there.
So, sans dessous.
I didn't hear the difference.
Sans dessous.
No, sans dessus dessous.
Sans dessous.
Dessous.
So
Try
sans
again.
dessous. Sans dessous. Sans dessous.
Yeah, that's much better. Yes. What about you, Kamoy?
Sans dessus.
Yeah, you manage that one. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to ask you again. Can you try the very first one again for me, please?
Okay, starting with me. Au 19e siècle.
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 Again.
Au 19e siècle.
No, you tend to say siècle. Siècle. You stop at the L. Because remember, an E at the end with no accent is silent.
Okay.
So you're not going to pronounce it. Au 19e siècle. And I stop at the L. Try again.
19e siècle.
Très bien, you got it. What about you, Kamoy?
Au 19e siècle.
Yes. That's very good. Okay. So what it means is that you need a little bit more practice. And when you're going to practice and practice and practice, you will see that reading is not that difficult. Okay.
Oui.
You see the difference between the first time and now?
Yes.
Okay.
Oui.
Can you try the second one? The second one caused some problem, I remember.
On ouvrier fainéant.
Try again, Garnet. You're so close.
Un ouvrier fainéant.
You got it, Garnet. Très bien. Kamoy?
Un ouvrier fainéant.
It's not fainéant. It's 3 syllables, you know. Try again.
Un ouvrier fainéant.
Un ouvrier fainéant.
Un ouvrier fainéant.
Fainéant, okay?
Fainéant.
And right, fainéant. So if you didn't know that word, fainéant, it means lazy. I hope you're not. Okay, so so fainéant. Okay, there's also another word for lazy, which is paresseux. Maybe that's the one you know, but fainéant means the same thing. Okay, and can you try the last one for me? The third one.
The third?
Yes, please.
Des histoires intéressantes mais incomprises.
Okay, Garnet, you made one mistake. Try again. I'm not going to tell you where the mistake is. Try again.
Des histoires intéressantes mais incomprises.
That's the same thing you said. Remember, if you have a TES, you have to pronounce the T.
Oh. So it would be des histoires intéressantes mais incomprises.
Voila. And have you noticed you said incomprise without any problem? Why didn't you say incompris? You said incomprise because of the E.
Yes. Oui.
You see? Yeah. Kamoy?
Des histoires intéressantes mais incomprises.
Intéressante.
The T.
Intéressantes mais incomprises.
Okay, so you have to work on your IN, okay, because now you are aware that is un, but your mind is trying to give you the in because that's what you've been doing for quite a while. Now I'm saying to you, you need to replace this in with un. And what I say to my students, think about that. It's very nasal, as Madame Forbes say bonjour, bonjour. Madame Forbes, she said nasal, nasal. That's what she means. Okay? Incomprise. Can you hear? So do that. And you're going to get your nasals. Okay? So how are you feeling? I'm giving you a little break.
That was a good start.
Yeah?
Super.
Yes? So you're ready for more? Yeah, today is not easy, but you know, it wasn't the very first live for CSEC, so I'm going to increase a little bit, you know, in terms of difficulty, you know. The first one was probably easier. I don't know. I mean, it's those who followed me who should be able to tell me if it was easier or, you know. But this one, yeah, probably a bit more, you know.
Well, the challenge is good.
Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is to add my second slide. Okay. As you can see, the reason why I said it was easier, the first one, because it was mostly words. Now it's part of, you know, here it's sentences. Okay. So, all right. And the reason why I did it like that is because we wanted to practice fluency. And to practice fluency, you need sentences.
Sentences.
Words alone is not going to help you that much, I think. Okay? Okay,
That's
so
fine.
Garnet,
Ils, ils m'ont interdit l'accès, mais c'était une réussite, un vrai succès.
Kamoy,
Ils, ils m'ont interdit l'accès, mais c'était une rosée, en vrai succès.
okay, so here there's different things. Okay, the first one is il. I think, Garnet, I think that I heard an S from you. Okay, so it's silent, il. Then, ils m'ont interdit, then you said it's interdit, okay, and it's not l'accès, it's l'accès.
Accès.
Yeah, students make that mistakes all the time, so that's why it's there. And then, réussite, 3 syllables.
Oui,
Une réussite.
une réussite.
Voilà. And then the last one, can you guess, Garnet?
Un vrai succès.
Good. You didn't pronounce the S. However, I didn't hear the sound of the accent. It's what kind of accent is that?
It's I don't remember.
This one is E. So vrai succès. You open your mouth, okay?
Okay. So, un vrai succès.
Not suck. It's not suck. It's suc. So you, okay? You have to move away from the English pronunciation. Okay? Yes, you remember your letter U is U. So you have to say su, not su. Su. Okay? I'm going to read it for you. Ils m'ont interdit l'accès, mais c'était une réussite, un vrai succès. So now, the way I'm going to read it fluently, I would say, ils m'ont interdit l'accès, mais c'était une réussite, un vrai succès. Can you try that?
Ils m'ont interdit l'accès, mais c'était une réussite, un vrai succès.
Much, much better. Réussite.
Réussite.
It's not ré, it's ré.
Ré.
Réussite.
Réussite.
Okay. Kamoy, you want to try again?
Oui. Ils m'ont interdit l'accès.
L'accès.
Mais-
There's 2 C's. L'accès.
Ils m'ont interdit l'accès, mais c'était une réussite, un vrai succès.
Succès. 2 C's. So the first C goes with the first syllable, and the other C goes with the next syllable. Okay? Succès. And guys, I can tell you that the word succès is very often in the text you're going to read, and most of the time students make the mistakes. Okay?
And what does the word succès translate to?
Success.
Success.
Success. So accès is access and succès is success. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So do you understand what the sentence means?
Not for some
Okay.
some words.
Interdire means to forbid. So they forbade the access of whatever it is to me, but it was une réussite. A réussite is something which is successful. In English, it's going to be a bit strange to translate because réussite is success, the same thing. But the French have two words here. So, but it was a success, a real one, something like that. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Second sentence, please.
Ils étaient heureux parce qu'ils avaient plein d'euros sur leur compte bancaire.
Okay, I can see that you are really making good, a lot of effort to pronounce correctly. So that's fine. Now you were focusing so much on the pronunciation that it wasn't fluent enough.
Yeah.
Okay, can you try again?
I'll go again. Okay. Ils étaient heureux parce qu'ils avaient plus d'euros sur le compte bancaire.
That's much better. Even you, I'm sure you noticed, right?
Yes,
Okay.
so.
Okay. Kamoy?
Ils étaient heureux parce qu'ils avaient plein d'euros sur leur compte bancaire.
Bancaire. Okay. I'm not sure about the pronunciation of the third word. I think Garnet, I think that the first time you pronounce the H, okay, the H is silent here. Ils étaient heureux. However, you can't make any liaison there, okay? Ils étaient heureux. Ils étaient heureux parce qu'ils avaient plein d'euros sur leur compte bancaire, okay? Plein d'euros means they had a lot of euros on their bank account, okay? And that's why they were happy, okay? Donc, ils étaient, you did make the liaison between il and était, which is compulsory, which is very good. Ils étaient heureux, heureux. And I'm sure you gathered that here the trap is heureux against euro, which is the common mistake. Heureux, euro. Donc, ils étaient heureux parce qu'ils avaient plein d'euros sur leur compte bancaire. OK? OK, numéro... Oui? Have you got a question?
Euro versus euro. Euro as in euro, the currency versus euro.
Heureux means happy. Okay, and it's it's the same sound, whereas euros, as you said, the currency, the second syllable is a O, not an E. All right? Donc, ils étaient heureux parce qu'ils avaient plein d'euros sur leur compte bancaire. D'accord?
D'accord.
OK. Troisième phrase, s'il vous plaît.
Uncle Theory était un homme strict mais gentil et tenait un magazine en province.
Kamoy, you want to try?
Oncle Thierry était un homme strict mais gentil et tenait un magazine en accent profond.
Okay. All right. So both of you struggled there. Okay. All right. The first word, Garnet, you gathered, I'm sure you remembered siècle, and that was very good. It's the same. Oncle, so you stop at the L, so that's very good. Oncle Thierry était, so far so good. Un homme, okay. Now, where you made a mistake is you said strict.
Strict.
Here you have to pronounce the T even though there's no E, okay? It's just the way the word is. Okay. However, you said gentil, and the L here is silent. Yes. So, était un homme strict, mais gentil.
Mais gentil.
Yeah. You have some words which are, that's why they are there. And then you said magazine. Okay, why did you say magazine?
It should have been magazin or...
Magazin.
Yeah.
What would I need to have the word magazine in terms of sound?
An E.
Exactly. E. And magazine does exist with a Z. You know the magazine you read?
Yes.
But here is magasin. And here it is there because students say magazine just like you.
Oh, there's a different word.
Yes, and they make, the mistakes you made are you're not the only one to make those mistakes, is what I hear every year, So, Garnet, Aix-en-Provence, it's a place in France. And the reason why I put Thierry and Aix-en-Provence is because very often CXC put places. And because students very often don't know those places, they don't necessarily know how to pronounce them. So this one, you have to pronounce the last letter. Yes.
The Aix-en-Provence.
Aix-en-Provence. Now, a little thing for you since you were interested in fluency. I know that était un, it's what I call an optional liaison, meaning if you say était un or était un, both versions are acceptable. However, if you link more, you're going to be more fluent, because each time you miss out on a liaison, you'll have to stop, right? You'll have that little. You say Oncle Thierry était un. You see, there's this little. But if I say Oncle Thierry était un, you see how it links quickly.
Yes.
Yeah. So that is how you get a little bit more fluent. Okay. So even though it wasn't compulsory, but if you make more liaisons, then you'll find that it's going to work better. But be careful, because some liaisons are forbidden. So it's not because I've said that you're going to put everything. You're going to link everything. Remember, I have a video on forbidden liaison. So if you're not sure about the forbidden liaison, you need to check it out.
Okay, I'll check it out.
All right. So let's try again. I'm going to read it first. Oncle Thierry était un homme strict, mais gentil, et tenait un magasin en Aix-en-Provence. Garnet.
Oncle Thierry était un homme strict, mais gentil et tenant en magasin. Tenait en magasin Enix en Provence.
OK, Kamoy?
Enquérir était un nom strict mais gentil et tenait en magasin en argent propre.
Okay, you tend to say en magasin. It's not en, but un. Un magasin is UN. Okay, the closest you could say is un magasin. Okay, et tenait un magasin en Aix-en-Provence. OK, continue, Garnet.
D'accord.
D'accord, the D silent.
D'accord. DELF, c'est une particularité propre à cette entreprise de la Caraïbe.
Kamoy?
DELF, c'est un particulier pro à cette entreprise de la Caraïbe.
Okay, not quite. Okay, do you understand the word d'ailleurs?
No, I'm
Besides, it means besides, okay? And it's d'ailleurs, d'ailleurs, okay, for the pronunciation, d'ailleurs. So d'ailleurs, then we have a comma. So we are going to pause because there's a comma. D'ailleurs, and then remember what I said to you? If you have a to be, and then you have un, une, you can link it. Of course, you can decide not to, but if you want to improve on the fluency, you need to link it, okay? D'ailleurs, c'est une.
C'est une.
Particularité. Now, the reason why I put this word, I really rack my brain to get that word here. What I was trying to do is to put words which you are not used to seeing, because what I have noticed with the CXC texts is that very often they put words that students don't know, but basically what they want is to see if you can work out the pronunciation, okay? So my view on that, don't panic. You see that word, you say, oh my God, it's a long word. No, you just, no, because that's what happens. Students just, oh gosh, this word is long. No, you're saying, okay, let me cut like a cake. You're cutting particularité. And that's what you read.
Oui.
Even if you have to do it slowly because you're not sure about the word, it's better to do that than give a wrong pronunciation. Okay? Donc d'ailleurs, c'est une particularité propre à, donc I'm going to say propre à. D'ailleurs, c'est une particularité propre à, and then I have cette entreprise. Cette entreprise means this company, okay?
Yes.
So this company, so this is a particular something which is particular to this company in the Caribbean. Okay, that's what basically the text is saying. So we're going to have c'est une propre à cette entreprise. So I'm going to link cette with entreprise. I'm not going to say cette entreprise, because if I do that, people are going to understand set as being 7, right?
Oui.
Oh.
Ah, yes. So you have to say cette entreprise. Cette entreprise quickly. Okay. So that we don't really hear the 7. Okay.
Oh, so
Donc,
it would be cette entreprise.
Cette entreprise, right. OK? So, d'ailleurs, c'est une particularité propre à cette entreprise de la Caraïbe. Can you try that, Garnet?
D'ailleurs, c'est une particularité propre à cette entreprise de la Caraïbe.
Okay, it's getting better. OK, Kamoy.
Carré, c'est
D'ailleurs,
c'est une particularité propre,
not propre, propre, propre
à cette entreprise.
Non, cette entreprise.
Cette entreprise de la
Caraïbe.
So d'ailleurs, c'est une
Remember what I said. If you say c'est une, you're not. You wanted the sentence to flow. C'est une particularité.
D'ailleurs, c'est non. D'ailleurs, c'est un particularité.
It's not c'est un, c'est une. There's an E at the end.
D'ailleurs, c'est un.
C'est une.
D'ailleurs, c'est une particularité propre à cette entreprise de la Caraïbe.
Okay, you need to link a bit more, okay? All right, okay. Okay, Garnet, the last sentence. Garnet? Oh, Garnet has frozen. Okay, Kamoy, can you try the last sentence, please?
Étienne est mon premier parent. Étant est mon premier parent, je l'aime bien.
Why did you say on, je l'aime bien? Why on? It is not on.
It's A.
Garnet, are you back? No, Garnet is not with us. Okay. Try again, Kamoy.
Étienne est mon premier parent et je l'aime bien.
Okay. I heard parent. But it's not parent, it's parrain. Parrain means godfather. Parent means parent.
Parent?
Etienne. So here we have double N, so we have to say Etienne est mon premier parrain et je l'aime bien. Can you try?
Étienne est mon premier parent. Parrain. Étienne est mon premier parent et je l'aime.
Bien. Okay. Garnet, do you want to try the last sentence? We did it without you.
Sorry. So Étienne est mon premier paré et je l'aime bien. Étienne est mon premier paré et je l'aime bien.
Okay. The first word, Garnet, is Etienne. Remember here you have two N's, so we have to hear it. Etienne. It's
Étienne.
somebody's name. Okay, Etienne. Okay. Then you said première. Yes, that's what we say in English. But we don't have the word première here. We have the word premier. Not
Premier.
première. Première would be feminine, right? Donc, Étienne est mon premier parrain, parrain, hein, which is the same pronunciation as the IN, parrain,
Parrain.
et je l'aime bien.
Je l'aime bien.
Okay, try again.
Étienne est mon premier parrain et je
Parrain,
l'aime.
parrain,
Parrain.
parrain, parrain.
Parrain et je l'aime bien.
It's parrain,
Parrain.
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 Okay. All right. Kamoy, I'm going to ask you to select one sentence in front of you and you read it, whichever one you want to say. And Garnet will not be able to select the same one. Yes, Kamoy? Which one are you going to choose?
I'm selecting the second
Don't
sentence.
tell me. I will know when you start reading. So go ahead.
Il s'était Ouro, Particle savait, plan Duro se le font banquer.
Okay, now I want to know why you said il s'était. Why did you say il s'était?
Il s'était
That's why you said il s'était heureux.
because it has an ENT ending, so I didn't pronounce ENT. And it says
No, I'm talking about the se sound, not the ending.
it should be a Z.
No, because you said il s'était, but it should be ils étaient. It's a Z sound.
Ils étaient.
Yeah, for you to, you need to remember that when you have the personal pronoun and a word like that, it's a Z sound, not a S sound. Okay?
D'accord.
And you made the same mistake with the second one, il savait. Now, when you say il savait, I understand something else. I understand il as being he, and savait comes from to know. He knew, which is totally different from what is there. Il savait is different from il savait. It is possible in French, but it means two different things.
Ils
Okay? Ils avaient. Each time it's a Z sound you have to pronounce. Okay? Yeah?
Oui.
Okay. Garnet, you can select your sentence.
Ils m'ont interdit l'accès, mais c'était une réussite, un vrai succès.
Much better, much better, much better. Très bien. Okay. Just repeat the first 4 words for me.
Ils m'ont dit l'accès.
Okay. Okay. So we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Slowly but surely, okay? So, Chrissy, you're asking a question because it begins with a vowel. Chrissy, I'm not sure what you were referring to. Probably the ils étaient. If that's the question, yes, it begins with a vowel, so you need to have the Z sound, yeah. Okay. Are there any words you want to try? Just the word, a word which you didn't manage well before. You want to try to see if you got it better. Kamwa, you want to try? Any words?
Particular.
Yes.
Particularity.
Why do you say lay, rite? What is the first letter of the alphabet?
A.
Ah, not A. In English is A, but not in French. So we can't have A there. So try again. Not lay. Particular, like the la, you know already. Particularité.
Particularity.
You got it now. Okay, Garnet.
D'ailleurs.
D'ailleurs. Okay, that was an easy peasy lemon squeezy word. No,
It was
come
new
on,
for
Garnet,
me.
come up with something else. Come up with something else.
Para.
Parrain.
Paha.
Parrain. Which means what, Garnet?
I didn't catch that definition.
Oh, Garnet. Parrain is godfather.
Oh, yeah.
Godfather. Okay, parrain. Okay. And godmother is marraine. Okay, so the P changes to an M, marin, marraine, and you have an E at the end, yeah? Yeah. Okay, merci bien. I'm going to give you a little break. So how are you feeling, guys?
I feel my vocal cords being exercised.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's the way it is, and I would like you to take reading seriously. Okay, even though it's not a lot of, it's not a lot of points, it's only 10 points, but I think that when you can pronounce better, because when you practice your reading, remember that your pronunciation will be better when you're going to interact with the examiner with the questions. Yeah, because if you mispronounce some words which you might need in the conversation, you may not even understand what you mean. And you say, yeah, that's the word, but if we don't understand what you mean, we can't give you the points. You understand? So it is important to really take reading seriously. And that's the reason why I'm doing those lives, because I think that some people say, oh, reading is only 10 points. It's not. But what they don't understand is that when you practice the reading, you're practicing your pronunciation for your conversation. And if you can't understand what you're saying,
Yeah, it will pose a problem.
Yeah? All right. So it's already 1 hour. Okay, we've already been together for 1 hour. You have a choice. There's a last slide with some sentences. Okay.
Yes.
And then you have the text. Do you want to do the last slide or you want to move straight to the text? It's entirely up to you. Because I know it's
I,
tiring.
I
Sometimes
would love I would love to do the last slide and
Slide.
then
last slide. Okay, Kamoy, you okay with that?
Last
All
slide.
right. Yeah, it is the last one. So, okay. Doesn't mean that it's going to be easier.
okay. So it's
Okay,
starting.
so the sentences I have put there are sentences. I'm sure that those who've been through past papers will know that a lot of some of the words are there. I am testing something in particular. I don't want to say it now because I don't want to influence you, but we'll see if you get it. Okay? So, okay, so Kamoy, want to start the first one, please?
D'accord. Quand aux adolescents, ils préféreront les grands écrans et des films de science-fiction.
Garnet?
Quand aux adolescents, ils préfèrent les grands écrans et de films de science-fiction.
Okay. Those words were in past papers. Okay. Um, Garnet, I would like to know why you said deux films. It's not two films.
Des, des films.
Mhm. Okay, guys, I have to read it for you, but I have to explain to you my traps. The first one, both of you fell into my first trap. The first one is canto. You have to say canto. Okay, canto, you link those two. Okay. Quant aux adolescents, so we're going to link. Okay. Garnet, you got it right. You said il préfère. That is another trap where very often when students see ENT, they want to say en. No, ENT in the present tense is silent. So we're going to have quant aux adolescents, and I'm going to pause here because there's a comma. Il préfère. Okay?
Oui.
You got that, Kamoy? Quant aux adolescents, ils préfèrent. And then we're going to say le grand, not les, le. L-I is le, not les. Les is with an S. Le grand écran, le grand écran. Le grand écran, it's a little expression to mean the big screen means the cinema. Okay?
Le grand écran.
Le grand écran.
Le grand écran.
Voilà. Et des films it's not science, it's science. I remind you that I in French is not I, is E. Science. Science fiction. Okay? So we're going to have, now without stopping each time, quant aux adolescents, ils préfèrent le grand écran et des films de science-fiction.
Shall I go ahead? Quant aux adolescents, ils préfèrent le grand.
Not ils. I'm going to stop here because it's the second time you're doing it. Il, not ils.
Il préfère le grand écran et des films.
No, not a D. The D changes into T, a T, le grand écran.
Le grand écran et des films de science-fiction.
Why did you say films?
Des films. Sorry.
Okay. Remember the S of the plural form silent. Okay. Quant aux adolescents, I didn't say adolescents. I said quant aux adolescents, ils préfèrent le grand écran et des films de science-fiction. OK? Kamoy?
Oui.
Go ahead. Quant
aux adolescents, ils préfèrent les grands écrans et des films de science-fiction.
Okay, DE, you said they. Why they?
They?
You said they film they. Why DE is they?
They?
Is deux.
Deux films.
No. It's des film deux. But you said des film des. It's not des, it's deux.
Excuse-moi. Quand adolescents, ils préfèrent les grands écrans et des films de science.
Not science. Not science. Des films de science-fiction. Okay? I guess you will have to practice, okay? It's quant aux adolescents. I didn't hear the linking here. Okay? So, quant aux adolescents, ils préfèrent le grand écran, so the D changes into a T, et des films de science-fiction. OK? Kamoy, deuxième phrase, s'il te plaît.
OK. Observez les enfants manger des bonbons au caramel.
Garnett?
Observez-les. Des jeunes enfants mangent des bonbons au caramel.
Okay, tell me, the two of you said observe. Why did you say observe?
Is it observe?
Okay, I'm going to tell you the rule. An S between two vowels gives you Z sound, but I don't see two vowels here.
So it would be observe.
It's not sir. It's observe. Like merci. Okay? Observez-les. Okay?
Observe-les.
Now, I think, Garnett, you said des jeunes enfants. Where do you see the S there?
They repeat? What was the error?
Okay. Oh, yes, it's me. I missed the S. Des jeunes enfants mangent. No, actually, no, it's... Okay, the rule here, Yes, we will be tempted to say des, but the rule here is when you have an adjective which is plural placed before a noun, you understand that?
Yes.
The des changes into de.
We. Okay.
So yes, we'll be tempted to say des, but if you had said des enfants mangent des bonbons, it's fine. But I said de jeunes. Jeune is an
Oh,
adjective, it means
so
young
so
children.
should have been pronounced as de jeunes enfants mangent.
No, de jeunes enfants.
De jeunes enfants mangent.
Yeah. Okay, Kamoy, you need to remember that ENT is silent. I don't know why you said manger. I don't know what tense is that. You can't have the sound A. Okay? When you have the sound A, it means you're more likely to be in the past tense. And this is present tense. Okay?
Okay.
Observez-les. De jeunes enfants mangent des bonbons au caramel.
So, observez-les. De jeunes enfants mangent des bonbons au caramel.
Très bien, you got it.
Oui.
Kamoy, you want to try?
Observez les.
No. Come on. You can't say observe.
Observe.
Observe les.
Observe.
Observe.
Observez-les.
Observez-les. Observez-les. Des
No,
gens.
you can't say obs. It's a
Ob-
s sound, not a z sound.
Observez les. Observez les. Des gens sont.
No, you can't say they. There's no they here.
Des gens.
Jeune.
De jeunes enfants mangent des bonbons au caramel.
Okay, so you have to practice a bit. Okay. All right. So sentence number 3.
J'ai donné à mon fils tous les fils cassés.
Okay, Kamoy, are you with us? Okay, maybe it's gone. Okay.
Oh,
All right. So here, obviously, it was the trap. Okay, you're back. Kamoy, j'ai donné. Can you try that? Kamoy, we can't hear you.
Oh, j'ai donné à mon fils tous les fils cassés.
All right. So here, I mean, I'm sure you gathered that my trap was the FILS. Okay, the first one is à mon fils. So the L is silent, mon fils. Okay. And that means I gave my son. Okay. Fil, the second one, les fils cassés. Fil here is the threads. You know, a thread, you know, when you sew, you have a thread. This is what I'm talking about, broken thread. So it's the same words, but different pronunciation. Okay?
oui.
So, j'ai donné à mon fils tous les fils cassés.
Oui.
I got you, right?
Yes, that one. So, how will I? What could I do to recognize that it's not sun and it's thread? In
Okay.
For
You
example.
can't, well, it's the meaning of the sentence. You can't say, I gave my thread. It
Yeah.
has to be a person. So,
Yeah.
fils goes there. And then whatever comes after has to be an object, has to be something. So, you know.
And the word casse, what does that translate to?
Broken.
Oh, okay. So that,
Yeah, broken threads. Yeah.
I guess that would help.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. The context will tell you. Yeah.
Okay.
So you don't have to worry about that.
So it would be j'ai donné à mon fils tous les fils cassés.
Yeah, you said twos. It's two.
Tous, tous les fils
Even though it's an S there, but it says S of the plural. Remember what I said, the S of the plural is not always pronounced. Okay. J'ai donné à mon fils tous les fils cassés. Okay.
Oui.
Okay, the next one. Yeah, you know, sometimes we have numbers, so you need to know your numbers.
The number, I don't
Right. You can't go to the exam and you don't know how to say your numbers.
615.
Okay. 615. Okay, all right. So who wants to try?
Les 615 étudiants
Étudiant. Étudiant.
les
Try
615
then.
étudiants sont ce fois en Rousy.
Okay, Garnet.
Les 615 étudiants sont ceux qui ont réussi.
Réussi. Two S's. You can't have Z.
Réussi.
Okay, what you said is correct, but a bit not flowing, as you know. Les 615 étudiants sont ceux qui ont réussi.
Les 615 étudiants sont ceux qui ont réussi.
Better. Okay. All right. And the last one.
Like, should I go? Okay. Une visite à l'Hexagone, c'est moi si serait bienvenue. So, une visite à l'Hexagone, c'est moi si serait bienvenue.
Kamoy?
Une visite à l'Hexagone, c'est moi aussi serait bien.
Okay, not bad. Garnet, l'hexagone.
L'Hexagone.
That's the only one you didn't get right there. Okay. Une visite à l'hexagone ce mois-ci serait bienvenue.
Une visite à l'Hexagone, ce mois-ci serait bienvenue.
You see the difference? You see the difference?
Oui.
Okay. I don't know if you notice, but I notice a change in the way you're pronouncing. Now you are more aware of the sound system. However, Kamoy, you still use A when you see an E. For example, instead of saying ce mois-ci, you said c'est. It's not c'est, it's ce, E. Okay?
Okay.
So you have to be careful. All right, so we're going to finish off now with the text. the text. So I'm going to put the text for you. I'm going to give you a little minute to read quickly. Okay? And you'll see. Okay? But the first thing I would like to do before we go there is just to show you this thumbnail, which is a a video which is on French Action, and it gives you some tips about reading. Okay, so I would advise you to look at it, go through the tips, see how you can, um, how you can improve your reading with those tips. Okay.
Oui.
And because we're going to talk about the Blue Mountains in Jamaica, so I just wanted to, for those who don't know the Blue Mountains in Jamaica, who are not from Jamaica, you can watch that video and you will understand better the text, what the person is looking at. Okay? And it's really a listening comprehension, but you see the Blue Mountain. So let's go through the text now. I give you a little minute. Okay. While they're looking at it, I hope you're getting your practice as well. Okay. It's just a matter of doing it consistently. Okay. So learning to read is not something you do overnight. Trust me, it's not something you do overnight, especially if you have bad habits. Like you notice that some of the, one of them has, it tends to say A instead of E. It's a bad habit that is you will have to get rid of before the exam. So it has to be aware of that. Now it's good. I'm very pleased that he came because I was able to tell him, in a classroom, it's not easy because the teacher can't deal with all the students. There's too many of you in the classroom. So it makes a big difference. So when you're going to get rid of your bad habit, if somebody can tell you where your bad habits are, you will see it will be much easier. And also try to link as much as possible, bearing in mind that there are some liaisons which are forbidden. When you do that, you will find that you will be reading in a more fluent way. But if you don't link because it's optional, then your flow is not going to be the same. Have you noticed that the French, when they speak, they link everything? Yeah, they link because it makes them be more fluent. Okay? So you have to think about that. And there's two videos on French Action on the liaison, the forbidden ones and the compulsory ones. It's very important to know at least those two because you can't make a liaison when it's forbidden, okay? And you can't decide not to make one and it's compulsory. So you need to know about your liaison. So they are on French Action. Just watch them and you would see big difference once you know, because sometimes because we don't know, and once you know, you will see, you will improve a lot, I promise. Okay, so I'm going to see if they're ready. All right, guys, are you ready? Vous êtes prêts?
Oui.
Okay, so you want to start, so go ahead.
D'accord. Here on est I'll repeat. Here on est allé dans les Blue Mountains. La montée était long, fatigant et fatigant, mais je suis arrivé et j'étais anxieux. Mon copain est tombé et ta fille s'est fait mal aux pieds. Heureusement que je vais plus le rattraper. Je vais mal aux pieds, mais quelle récompense.
Okay, what is interesting here is that your reading is more fluent. Have you noticed?
Oui.
It's more fluent. However, you made quite a few mistakes. Okay. Yes. All right. I don't want to say them now because I want to hear,
Okay.
yes, your classmates. So, Kamoy,
we, et, here, 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 on est, here, on est allé dans les Blue Mountains. La montée était longue et fatigante, mais je suis arrivé et j'étais en cire. Mon campagne est tombé et a failli se faire mal aux pieds. Heureusement que je vais pour les rattraper. J'avais mal aux pieds, mais que récompense.
Interesting. In terms of pronunciation, you got it right. Apart from you said curl instead of kel. But obviously you miss out a bit on the fluency. So if the two of you, the fluency and the pronunciation could come together, then that's it. We've got it. Okay. All right. I'm going to tell you where the mistakes were. Okay. The first one is hier, and the H is silent. Okay. I'm going to tell you, I'm sure you haven't been watching French Action for a while. And I know that because I made a video on the H, and everything is explained there, why we say what we say with the H or not with the H, okay? So here is hier. And then you have to link on est. And then you decide. You can say aller, on est allé, or on est allé. It's up to you because the second one is optional. But remember what I said to you. If you want to be more fluent, it's better to link than not linking, right?
Oui.
So, hier, on est allé dans les Blue Mountains. I would keep Blue Mountain as in English. There's no point to put a pronunciation because it will make no sense in French in any case, okay? So if it's an English word like here, it's a name of an English place, just keep it English. That is not a problem. Donc, hier, on est allé dans les Blue Mountains. La montée était longue, so far you manage, et fatigante. One didn't pronounce the T, fatigante.
Okay.
Yeah, you know who it is. Okay. La montée était longue et fatigante. Mais j'y suis arrivée, or j'y suis arrivée, it's up to you. Et j'étais en sueur. Être en sueur means you were sweating. Sueur is sweat, okay? It's an expression en sueur. Okay?
Oui.
Mon copain est tombé, fine, et a failli. Failli. Now, failli comes from faillir, okay? A failli, se faire mal au pied means he nearly. So, faillir, that's how you translate it. He nearly hurt himself, or hurt his foot, rather. Okay, pied is foot. Heureusement, so you manage that. Heureusement que j'avais pu le rattraper. Fortunately, I was able to catch him. Okay?
Rattraper is what?
To catch.
To catch.
Okay? To catch. It can also mean rattraper un cours, to catch up with a class. For example, you miss. Je vais rattraper un cours. I'm going to catch up with a class which obviously you had missed. Okay? J'avais mal aux pieds, mais quelle récompense. My feet were hurting, but what a reward. Okay? it's a reward, because to reach the Blue Mountain, you know, it's something, isn't it?
Oui.
All right.
Pico.
So I would say, as I said, the two of you, you complement each other. um, I think probably Garnet, you will probably need to go more slowly to be more accurate,
Oui.
because you need to be readily understood. Okay. So if we don't quite understand what you're saying, it's going to go against you. You understand?
Oui.
All right. Whereas with Kamoy, I was able to understand, but it wasn't fluent enough. That was a difference. Okay. So the text is not finished. There's my last slide, and that is the end. Okay. So I'm going to give you the last one. Be careful with this one. It looks easy, but you know. All right. Okay, so talking to my audience here, I would like you to tell me what you think is better. Is it better to get the pronunciation right, but a bit, you know, not as fluent, or you have the pronunciation not always right, but fluent? Please tell me what you think. So as you can see, the text I created especially for this live. And what I did is really go through the type of mistakes that students usually make. And we don't know, maybe some of those words will come up in the exam. Why not? You know, that is possible. So we'll see. But something which I have noticed is that the imperfect tense is often used in the texts. Okay, so that's the reason why here you're going to see a lot of imperfect tense, because I was trying to use the kind of things that they do in the exam. Okay, all right, so let's see. Let's see how they are doing. Okay, guys, are you ready? Vous êtes prêts? I hope they're hearing me.
Um, I will go ahead first since Tracy.
Okay, Dictator Supreme said to have the pronunciation, but not very fluent. Yes, yes. I don't know if you heard, but I asked the audience to tell me what they think. Is it better to be a bit more
Yes.
fluent and make mistakes, or to try to get the pronunciation and not be fluent? I have to say, Dictator Supreme, I agree with you, because you have to be readily understood. So if you're not readily understood, that will go against you for sure.
Oui.
Now, what you need to do really is to make sure that you improve the pronunciation. And when you improve the pronunciation, you'll see that fluency will follow as well. Okay? Okay, so who wants to start?
I'll start.
Nobody wants to start?
I'll start.
Was that so difficult? Okay, Garnet, go ahead.
D'accord. Quelle vue merveilleuse! Les montagnes me paraissaient bleues. Elles étaient bien dégagées, comme il faisait frais. Je frissonnais un peu. Je me sentais tout près des nuages. Nous étions tous satisfaits, comme c'était agréable.
Merci, Garnet. Kamoy?
Quelle eau merveilleuse! les montagnes me paraissant bleues, elles étaient bien dégagées, dégagées comme il faisait frais, j'ai prisonnier en ville. Je me sentais tout près des nageurs. Nous étions tout satisfaits comme c'était agréable.
Okay, bien. You're getting better, guys. You're getting better. All right. So my first thing is when you have an exclamation mark like that, you need to show that you understand the text. Quelle vue merveilleuse. And when you do that, the examiner will say, oh, well, yeah, you understand what you're reading, okay? Because you just go, quelle vue merveilleuse. Quelle vue merveilleuse, ok? Les montagnes me paraissaient bleues. Les montagnes me paraissaient bleues, ok?
Oui.
It looks like Kamoy has problems with this Wi-Fi. Okay. Yes, he's trying to come back. So Kamoy, well, go on. Huh? All right. So Kamoy, I was explaining that when you have an exclamation mark, you have to show that you understand what you're reading. Quelle vue merveilleuse. Just imagine you are at the top, you reach the Blue Mountain and you see it's saying that you feel near the clouds. Isn't that beautiful? Wonderful. So you have to convey that kind of emotion. Okay. Quelle vue merveilleuse. Les montagnes me paraissaient bleues. So here, I thought you would have got it wrong for montagne, but I don't remember you did. So that's good. That was my, that was really my trap there. And paraissait. Paraissait. Okay, here we have two S's. Okay, so the se sound. Elles étaient bien. Okay, so Garnet, I remember you said dégagées. Why did you say dégagées?
I had trouble with that word.
Dégagé. G. You don't say manger, you say manger in the past tense, don't you?
Oui.
So I'm not sure why you put a U sound between. I don't know.
What does that word translate to?
Okay, elles étaient bien dégagées. Dégagées, in this particular context, it means that we could see them very well.
Oh, vividly.
Because very often when you go to the Blue Mountain, if elles ne sont pas dégagées, you can't see them because the clouds cover, you know. So elles étaient bien dégagées, so it means that, you know, we could see them clearly.
Oui.
Donc, elles étaient bien dégagées. Comme il faisait frais, and then the word, what should it be? Garnet, je what?
Je frissonnais.
You see the difference now, you know. Je frissonnais un peu. What does frissonner mean?
I'm not sure. Oh, cool! You're freezing. Yeah.
To shiver.
Shiver. Oh, yeah, shiver.
Yeah. All right. So, comme il faisait frais, as it was chilly. Okay. All right. So, je frissonnais un peu. So, I use that word here because I wanted to see if the students were going to use the Z sound. Okay. And you need to remember when you have two S's, have you noticed here, it's more S's I put to show you that it's only between an S, between two vowels, gives you the Z sound. OK? Donc, il faisait frais, je frissonnais un peu. Now, je me sentais tout près des quoi, Kamoy? Je me sentais tout près des Kamoy.
Oui.
Je me sentais tout près des what?
Nuagé.
Okay, why do you say nuagé?
Nuagé.
Is there an accent at the end of the on the E?
Nuagé.
There's no accent, so why do you want to say A? Remember, you know, an E without an accent is silent. So we're going to say tout près des nuages, and we stop at the G. Okay? And then you said nous étions tous satisfaits. Nous étions tous satisfaits. I know in past slides we had two TOUS, and I said it's two, which was correct because if you have two le, yeah. But here it means all of us. It's an emphasis. So when you have an emphasis, you need to pronounce the S. And I use this very often because it happens, well, they are in the text, the CXC text. They are always there. So that's why I put that. I could have just put nous étions satisfaits, but I wanted to see if you were going to fall in the trap. Okay. And then you finish comme c'était agréable. Okay? A bit of emotion again.
Comme c'était agréable.
Yes, you have to show that you understand the text. Okay? So, guys, what do you think? I know it was hard.
It was stressing on the vocals, but it really helped. I feel enlightened, and I definitely feel like my pronunciation as well as my fluency has definitely developed. So,
Okay, Kamoy? Kamoy, are you with us? Kamoy?
Oui.
Yes, so what do you think? It was hard, right?
Well, not hard, but with practice, I can say it was deep.
It was, sorry? What did you say, Kamoy? It was?
Difficile.
Difficile. Okay, you're speaking French now. Okay. All right. Well, the idea is really to open your mind a little bit so that you can see that you can have all sort of texts, okay? All sort of words. And also what I'm saying, I always say to students, do not panic when there is a word you don't understand. There will always be a couple of words you don't understand or you never met before, you never come across before. But what you have to do is just to use your, you know, your little technique with syllables like particularité. It's a long word, I know, but when you think about it, it's not difficult to pronounce. It's just that it's long.
Yeah.
Kamoy, I would like to say something to you. You have to stop this bad attitude, that bad habit of whenever you see an E, you put a sound. Okay? You have to remember, you have to change that, okay? You have to stop this A because you put A almost everywhere, okay? So try to reuse even this live, if you want to go through the same text again, make sure that when you have no accent on the E, you don't pronounce the sound A, because to have the sound A, you need to have an accent. Yeah? Okay. But I have to say, guys, I've seen an improvement. I don't know if the audience have seen. I've seen Monsieur Marvin Jackson. Bonjour Marvin. Il says to you, ça va aller les gars. Vous avez appris beaucoup de choses aujourd'hui. Il faut continuer à travailler les règles de prononciation. OK? Bon effort.
Merci.
Yeah. Yes. And Margaret, the teacher says, oui, oui, oui. Oh, okay. So basically, what you have to do now, I think, is I'm assuming that it was a bit of an eye opener for you, okay? Because you were probably not sure where your bad habits were. So now you know you have to work on them. Okay? Yeah. So. Yes, Margaret, I'm trying to tell them. But I know that they will improve. They will definitely improve. I mean, you can see straight away the difference between at the beginning of the live and at the end of the live. Did you see the difference or not? Or is that just me?
Yes, I feel the difference.
You feel the difference. Okay. So you have to work on that. And Kamoy, the pronunciation, when you get rid of this A, your pronunciation is not bad at all, you know. It's just that you speak like that. And when you're going to get more into the, shall I say, the liaison, because I did tell you, I did advise you to make some liaisons, especially the optional ones, and you didn't. Each time you didn't, okay? And I think it's because you're not used to it. So now that you are aware of it, try. Margaret, you know where they're not so good at, so I'm sure you will be able to work with them. Okay? All right, so guys, thank you very much. I really, really appreciated your presence. And Margaret, thank you very much, because we always have girls. We always have girls, you know. So and you have no idea how long I've been waiting for guys to be on French Action. The guys don't want to come. I don't know. The guys don't want to come. Guys, we need, I mean, ideally, I want one girl and one guy, but that doesn't work, you know. So people don't want, you know, the guys don't want to come to French Action, but at the same time, they are learning, you know. So.
And thank you so much for the assistance. It truly, truly helped in our pronunciation and our fluency. So.
And then anything, you know that on French Action, there's videos for reading tips, the liaison. I think you're not too sure when to make a liaison. Okay, so you need to go through those videos, the forbidden liaison, the compulsory liaison, that you must know. You can't go to the exam without knowing that, because they expect you to make liaison, you know. It's not just me telling you to do it.
Yes.
It's what CSEC expects, okay? D'accord? So yes. All right? Okay, so I'm going to let you go because I know it's been a long time. But keep practicing. Okay. Okay, Margaret. So she's saying that she has many other students to offer. Yes, so good, Margaret. I'm waiting for them for the next live. All right. Okay. So we're going to disconnect now. So merci beaucoup. I really, really appreciate and thank you for the audience. And to encourage them, you need to put a little, you know, thumb up. And you know, when the live is going to go onto YouTube, you know, you will have the possibility, and you can do it right now actually, to put a little thumb up, you know. and any little messages to encourage them. Even after the live, you can leave the messages and I will pass them to them. So no problem. Okay. Okay, guys. Au revoir. Au revoir. Au revoir, Garnet. Au revoir, Kamoy. And au revoir tout le monde. Until the next live.